Guys, it's finally time. I'm gonna drop this Telegram funnel that I've been using for both my real models, aka Instagram influencers, stuff like that, and also the AI models that we are running as well. So first off, I want to tell you this is very simple. You've most likely heard of a similar setup before, but it's been directed towards FamView, OF, whatever. But I think that most people just overcomplicate it because there's literally nothing magic about OFM at all. You just have to think like a gooner. And since you're in this business, if that model could lure in you, it will have no problem luring in these people, because I'm gonna repeat this, I always say this, these people are either super stupid or they just feel that ignorance is bliss, like they say in the Matrix, because these people fall for so easy things. Now, traffic sources. So imagine you're running a normal OFM, agency, Fansday, FamView, whatever. Alright, so you have these main traffic sources. Now, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube. I know that Oliver Small and others make videos on this quite a bit. But these platforms are the big four. So you have Instagram, that's Reels, posts, whatever. You have X, you have Reddit, and you have Threads. There's a bunch of different methods for all of these platforms as well. So it's not one method per platform, but basically these platforms are the one you'd use for OFM. And you're gonna do the exact same now for Telegram OFM, so it's the same process. You basically find them on this platform. This is where they live, this is where they're doom scrolling, and you're gonna remind them that it's time to goon, and when they goon they have to pay you. You're gonna pick one of these to begin with, alright, because this video is obviously for somebody who is not really experienced at getting traffic, so just pick one. Some people will say, oh, Reddit is the best, or Instagram, or whatever. They're all the best if you master them, so just pick one, get really good at that one, and then ignore the others. You can't do all of them at the same time. Just learn one, and then you can hire people to do them for the other platforms. That's how everyone does it. Or you could do what I did and just hire a bunch of Love Island and Paradise Hotel people to do it, because they already have a big Instagram following. You just order them to put up a story on Instagram and you're done. So I'm not going to show you the setup for these traffic sources in this video. It's quite a big setup. It's something I need one video per platform to cover them exactly. I could do that in the future, but there's a bunch of people doing it, and I wouldn't really contribute anything unique, which I feel is better spent doing Telegram OFM and teaching you something that others don't. So something that others don't teach you is how I use QuickLeads to also get another traffic source, because these are all fine and good. We're going to use one of them at least. I don't care. We have to learn one, and we're going to use one. But another method you can also use is direct cold outreach on Telegram. Now, I've made separate videos on doing this. I'm going to do a quick setup on that in this video as well, showing you exactly what I do and how I'm going to use the spam method account in this video. So I'm going to have a bunch of accounts DMing people to go to the model's channel and then funneling them to my DMs. We're also going to set up the channel, have a good bio with a call to action, and we're going to set up QuickManager to automatically post in the channel, so we don't have to invest all of our precious time into making posts, because we could just automate that. We're in 2026. You should not be wasting your time manually doing anything. Maybe you get 10% more people clicking through, maybe you do, but who cares about the 10% when you save endless hours by just automating it? So that's what I do. And then once they're through the channel, they're gonna land in the DMs, and that's when you can handle it manually or with QuickBot, which we're actively improving all the time. We're constantly improving it. The goal for QuickBot is basically to completely replace humans, because let's be honest, we're not that far out from being able to do that in this day and age. And then you can make sales like this. I'm going to show you the steps. So we're going to start off here with the Telegram channel. All right, we're going to head over. Back here, we're going to start making the model channel now. All right, very simple. We're going to make one. So we don't want to make a group, all right, because in groups anyone can type, and you want to have a channel basically, because you can also run Telegram ads to channels, which is another thing I sometimes do. I used to run a Telegram ads agency back in the day, so I know how to do it. But enough of that. We're going to go ahead and click new channel right here. And now for this one, I'm going to make a new model. I want to have a AI model, let's say, all right? You know what? Actually, I'm going to make this channel about that famous AI model, which everyone has seen. So that's going to be a good thumbnail. I'm just going to make it of that one so I don't have to generate any content. And I think that this looks pretty photogenic, but it doesn't look real. It's actually really shit. Alright, whatever. This will have to do. This looks the most realistic here, but alright, we're gonna set the profile picture right here, and we're gonna put the name back there. Now, the description, guys, this is also very important, because most of these people find the channel and they land in the description sometimes. So we might as well have it be something that's enticing, so to speak. So this is basically what I wrote down right now. So you found me and then a bunch of E's because that's how they type, or that's how guys want them to type. So let this be our first secret. All right, that's a good one. That gets them going in the right place of mind. And then we're gonna have a call to action. If you can handle me, and then this will be our Telegram handle. Now guys, when I add my Telegram handle, don't add a @ and then the name. All right, because then when they click it, I'm going to show you what happens, because it's far better if you have the t.me. The t.me, I'm going to have this temporarily to my account instead because I haven't made the model account yet. All right, guys, and now as you can see, we've landed in this channel right here. So there's a couple of basic things I always do. So first off, I delete this picture because I don't like having that there. And then I like to also delete the channel created item as well, so that can be gone. And now as you can see, I put this one row too far down. That was my mistake. I'm gonna bring it up because we need that visible at all times. All right, and also I don't like to have a private channel. I prefer to have it public. I'm gonna say Aitana secret. That's good. It's always available to add secret, always available. And that should be done. So this is what they're gonna see when they land. This is just blurred on our end, so we're just gonna go back here, and now we're gonna make the first post. Now I'm gonna find a good image here. I absolutely hate images that look like a studio because that's not the vibe you want to give off. You've invited somebody to a more, shall we say, personal channel, alright? So if you have a bunch of these studio lit pictures, it does not give off the right vibe. I don't like it at all. It should be more like, you know, something that they snapped themselves right in that moment. Tana Lopez selfie. Something with a selfie mode. Something like this, you know, looks better. Now obviously this is a completely chopped AI model, but for the video I think this will do actually pretty well. So we're just gonna run it with this one. We're gonna put it up like that, and we're gonna have a good caption here. These captions, I don't like to put a lot of time into the first one. This is gonna be a welcoming caption. We're gonna have it pinned, and I usually just ask Grok to do it. So oh, that's awful. What the fuck? Why is it saying buy my it shouldn't be this much. So don't make it sound. One is far better. This will be good. Now I always make all of my text in bold, so you just Control B and it's in bold. This looks far better because I don't understand why it is, but it gives more dopamine when reading it. So I prefer to do it this way. Just looks better. And if you've come from a channel where nothing is in bold, it's just like this, and then you arrive and everything is like this playful, it just lands better for some reason. And this emoji can get out of here. This is something I don't see a lot of people doing actually. I always schedule posts. If you're wondering how I post every day 2 times a day, it's because some days I just schedule a load of posts so they land. But you just right click on this, schedule message, and then set the time. So we're going to set that at there, and then you're inside of this scheduled post menu right here, and you can just right click on anything and then hit send now. And so this welcome post here, I'm just gonna one thing I want to add actually. Now we can just go ahead and send that now. So now we have this. So obviously when we join the channel, this looks very empty. We need a pinned post. This will add some mass up here, so we're just gonna add it right there. Done. Just us, and this is what they see when they join. On mobile it's even less, but whatever, this is good. Now we can also remove this if we want to. I'm gonna keep it right here now. Now going back to the Excalibur, we can see that we had a couple of things to do. So we had to have scheduled posts with call to actions at night, and we wanted to automate this entirely. So we're gonna go ahead and go to KVIQA, and we're gonna automate this process. We're gonna find a bunch of content, and we're gonna make about a bunch of scheduled posts which will be ready to be sent out. Now I just landed over here on QuickManager, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click connect channel, and we're gonna choose the account that we're doing this on. This is the one, and the channel is at Aitana secret. I just enabled the bot for this account. That was what was missing here, so we're gonna hit done, ignore that. And now that we're back in here, we're gonna go back here and then add the bot as an admin so it can post in the channel. Now the reason why we allow the bot to do this and don't do it ourselves is to not flag our account and get banned. So obviously to have a bot you need Telegram Premium. It's $4 a month or something, so that's no expense at all. You should definitely get it, because this way we don't get rate limited and we are free to do whatever we want, because this is a built-in Telegram feature. if we make a user bot, that's against TOS. So we don't want to do that. We're going to allow the bot to do it, and we will be completely within TOS so we don't get banned. Now that we've added it here, we can just click connect and we can see bot is connected, so it will work now. It's right here, and I'm going to do this in light mode. We're going to start off with a quick preset here. I'm just going to do 2 posts daily, and we're going to do morning at 10 o'clock. That sounds good. Now this is 10 in my time zone. You set that in settings in Quick, obviously. And then one in the evening when people are sitting in the couch wondering what to goon to. So that's when we're going to hit them. For the morning post, we're going to select a specific vault folder here. So I'm going to go ahead and make a folder with lifestyle content for the model. And this will be a very simple good morning type thing, you know, with lifestyle pictures. No call to action. We're not going to have a call to action here. It will just be a general just post there, just to make them not feel like a wallet. So we can't, I hate posting call to actions all the time, because imagine now if you have an influencer you follow and they constantly sell out, post a bunch of meaningless garbage which they want you to buy, you start to get annoyed with them. So if you have some of these goodwill posts, like one a day or whatever, they will not feel as used, in my opinion at least, and it's worked in my experience very well. So I'm going to make one of these. This will be our good morning type post. So I'm going to add a caption example here. That's good. That's one example. I'm going to add another one. So I'm just going to say these 2 will do as a start. All right, we're going to have those 2. And now I'm just going to add a evening version as well. Now the evening ones will be a bit more call to actiony, so we're also going to include the link here. So this will be to the model account. That will be t.me/thedocalex, and the call to action text will be come text me, and then a emoji as well. We're gonna add that. Boom, that's 1. We're gonna add a couple more here. These 2 will be good for now. All right, so we've already established that hot Pilates is something. This is common as fuck nowadays. I don't know why. Go ahead and click save schedule. Now, as you know, we haven't added the vault folder here, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna scrape a bunch of images off of Google. I'm not even going to show this, and then add some of them to the lifestyle folder like that, and then some of them for the more call to actiony stuff. All right guys, I've just now completed these folders. We have this one, CTA Aitana, and I'm gonna blur all these images so I don't get striked, and we have lifestyle Aitana. All right, now some of these images are blurred. I apologize for that, but I obviously don't subscribe to anyone actually, so I don't have access to HD images. I just took what I found off of Google. Now I'm also going to make an extra post right here, so it's going to be very simple. It's going to be something more like this, like the introductory post which you saw down here. It's very formal, alright? That's because it's pinned up here. It's going to be a welcoming post. Now normal posts are more similar to how people type normally, alright? So one thing I usually do is I have this come text me, and then I hit Command U or Control U if you're on PC, and then you do the link. So this is gonna go to here, boom, and then we make everything in bold, and we're gonna send this one out as well. Now once we've done that, we're gonna head back to KVIQA, and as you see, we have these 2 folders as I showed earlier. We're gonna go back to QuickManager. Alright guys, I don't know if you noticed, but it's a new day now. I'm gonna continue this video because I got interrupted last night. Now what we're gonna continue with, we're gonna check out these automated posts. Alright, so I've selected the correct vault here. So we have lifestyle Aitana, and then for the evenings we have CTA Aitana. Now CTA stands for call to action, so that's basically what that folder is. It's a honeypot, it's a thirst trap, call it whatever you want, with a link which is gonna redirect them to here at the bottom. This will become the link text, and it will redirect here when clicked. Now, to just try these ones out, you can also add tag filters, but I'm not going to do that. I just made specific folders for them. I'm going to go ahead and post a couple of examples in this channel, so we're going to head over. Just have my first energy drink for the day, so I'm all fired up. We're going to post this morning example because it's basically morning. So we're going to hit that, and we're going to see if it gets posted. Oh, my bad. I had it on. I had it to post 5 images instantly. That's not what we want to do on this channel. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna redo that. Now, thankfully, we have this loop content here. So basically what it does is if you have loop content on and your vault runs dry, it will just reuse the items. But if you have a model who can supply continuous content, I'd turn it off and say to her, basically, yeah, it's gonna notify you that, hey, your content is out. You need to add more so we can continue posting from that folder. But we're gonna have it on loop, and we're gonna set it so it's 1 image per post. That's enough since, well, we don't have enough content to go around otherwise. So we're gonna post one. And these are AI generated captions. So we're gonna see. Yeah, perfect. So good morning. Wish I could wake up with you today. This is enough. And this image is complete ass. I got it from Google, but you know, what can you do? Sometimes it's gonna be blurry. But yeah, this is what they're gonna see, and it's gonna be a good, you know, no strings attached. I don't want anything from you. I just, you know, appreciate your company type post. That's all. Now, these captions, we will be continuously improving them because it's QuickBot which generates them. And, Bay, what the fuck is that? That's probably something in Spanish. Someone here speaks good Spanish. I only know tourist Spanish. You can tell me what Bayo means, but it sounds like Spanish. Alright, so now we've seen that it will keep up. This will be a good start, alright? So this is going to be automated 10 o'clock each day. Now we're going to also check the evening post. So imagine it's evening, that the gooners are sitting in their couch wondering what to do, and we're going to hit them with a call to action. So boom, post example. Oh fuck, we did the same shit again with the bunch of images. But you see, ready to indulge. Alright, yeah, that sounds a bit ass. My examples in this text are pretty bad, I guess. So we're going to lower this. And we're going to save that. We're going to post another one. Yeah, this is far better, you see. So then when they, you see, they just click this shit right here. Boom, they land in my DMs. Yeah, these captions need to be reworked a bit. But you get the point. It's automated and it's going to save us a shitload of time because we can, this way, guys, we can run at least 10 models simultaneously. If you don't do it this way, well, of course, you're going to increase conversions for that model slightly. Like 10% maybe. That, who gives a shit? Instead, invest the time in getting more models, automate all of them, put them out there, and then you can even see which one gets more conversions, which one you should focus on. Alright, now we're gonna schedule posts for 7 days. I'm gonna add this after the video so you can choose how many days forward, but 7 days is the standard now, so it's gonna schedule for those. Now, these scheduled items, they won't land in the scheduled post here because the bot can't actually schedule posts. So what will happen is that they will be scheduled in the bot's memory. So once the time comes around to post it, the bot will go ahead and send it as a normal post. So it's completely living within QVIQA. Tomorrow morning, sleepyhead, wish I could wake up with you, wake you up myself. And then for the evening, missed you all day, ready to be your not. Yeah, you see, this is fucking perfect. Now, as you can see, these captions get a bit tiring because they're the same all the time. That's because on this morning post, I literally had basically the same example. You should really have a bunch of different captions here. We've scheduled posts now for... Looks like it's scheduled until May the 13th, and it's the 6th today. So we're done for a week now. And obviously add more captions yourself. I'm not going to do it now because this is just a tutorial, but add at least like, let's say 7 captions on the morning one, 7 on the evening one, because they won't notice that they are similar if it's a week between them, alright? And then it's fine, because they don't have a week-long memory, these people. Remember, these people are not like us. So we can have it loop at a week. That's a good start. So now that we've automated this channel entirely, we can head back to the Excalibur. I just made my thumbnail here because I felt like it. And as you see, now we've automated the posts and we've done this with QuickManager, and now the warm leads land in your DMs. Now your DMs are also pretty important, alright? And for this video, I'm actually gonna have to demonstrate this somehow, how I set up my model profile, so I'm gonna make one. Alright guys, I've just set up my account. I have a load of phone numbers, so this one will have to do. I just named it Aitana XOX. Sounds girly, sounds pretty good, and it wasn't taken. It doesn't matter all that much what the name is. Now, the profile, this is what matters more. So we're gonna change this because the profile you can actually customize quite a bit. So I'm just gonna have it say, alright, so I just made this caption, this will be good, and then we will also plug the channel for Aitana Secret. So if they want to go back to that channel, they can easily do that from here. So we're gonna save that, and we're gonna see how it looks. Yeah, as you can see, we need to add some emojis here. So now if they click that, they land back in here. On the app, you could normally add a personal channel, and we could add Aitana Secret here. So basically what this will look like, I'm going to show you. So this is what it will look like. You see you have the channel there. That looks good. Now, one thing you can also do is you can click and scroll through their profile photos like this. So we want to add a couple of profile pictures to ours as well. Now that that's done, you're gonna see that you can click on this and you can scroll between a bunch of photos now. So yeah, you can see you can do these yourself. Obviously they're blurred because, again, I downloaded them from Google and they're garbage, but that will do for now. Now you can do one more thing, which I did from my phone because I don't know how to do it from here, is you can post stories. So I just posted one on her, like that. And then the thing is that it will land, I've set it to land on the profile as well. So we're gonna go in as a customer here. You can go to posts now. You see, we just added this, posts, and you can view these contents here. So we can have a row of content here. You just have to post a story like I did this one. And I'm gonna set a picture on the screen right now to show you where you do it. But yeah, that's very good as well, because then when they land here, they can view a bunch of these posts here. You know, it's just another layer of call to action. If you find somebody landing here, it's very good for you as well. Generally, guys, that's everything you need to do right now to follow this process. And once they land in the DMs, you can also... Once they land in the DMs, it's pretty much a done deal because you're going to be there chatting to them, same as you do on OFM, whatever. But these platforms are dog shit compared to the future, which is going to be Telegram, WhatsApp, iMessage, Snapchat, whatever. And you can also sell in Instagram DMs and stuff like that in the future. We're adding all of this to KVIQA as well, just to make it omni-platform for real. So that's it, guys. And also, now once you're in here, you can automate your QuickBot to type for you. And basically what that does is it's going to replace the need for a chatter. Now, obviously, QuickBot is being developed from scratch by our team. Even now, it's good enough to sell items to people, but we're dropping a massive update this coming week where we've restructured it entirely from scratch. So it's going to be absolutely insane. I actually believe that within like 6 months' time, this will replace the need for chatters entirely because it will sell pay-per-views. It's basically the first of its kind, a solution to sell pay-per-views on whatever platform you want. Because everyone knows having chatters is nice, but they take an insanely high commission fee and you have to manage them, you have to pay them, you have to do all of this. On KVIQA, you can just go ahead and click on QuickBot and it starts here at 30 bucks a month. So if you have a wage worker from the Philippines at 3 bucks an hour, it's more expensive than 1 month with QuickBot. So the pricing is insanely fair. And it costs the same as Cupid, but it can actually sell and make you money back. So basically you pay it and it makes 1-2 sales and then you're in the green. So that's everything for this one, guys. I hope you learned something from my setup here. This is what you can do with all your models. Just automate it with the QuickManager and you can do this for 10 models at a time while spending less time than you do for one single model right now. Let the age of AI do shit for you and peace.
Blow bands, blow bands, blow bands.